He was involved in the day-to-day running of first floor renovations. But before I confront these two, I want to try and get a look at who I'm dealing with and where else to look but on a social networking site. Unfortunately, disappearing builder Christian remains as elusive as ever, as there's no picture of him on the site. But I have better luck with Assad. There's tons of pictures of him at various different holiday locations. He's driving a speedboat here. After a bit more digging, I uncover more than just his holiday snaps. Just a few days ago, he's advertising here that he's after an office in the Bromley area. He's applying for 3 bricklayers needed for a 3-month project. Anyone a gas-safe heating engineer? Got a couple of big jobs to quote for as soon as possible, as in today. I've got to try and put a stop to that before anybody else gets ripped off.
It's week 3 of our build. While John cracks on with the house, I need to fulfil my half of the bargain, the garden. Designer Ed Robinson and I still have a huge shopping list of materials that we need, for free.
It's a big ask, and I appreciate that, you know, this is a lot of stuff, and I know that this is all expensive.
It's quite a lot, you realise that.
But it's for an amazing cause.
When do you need it?
Tomorrow?
Right, OK. It looks like a good cause, so we'd like to do it for you, yeah? All right? No probs.
I think the earth just moved for both of us. Now I just need to charm the plants of the manager of the local garden centre.
Do you think we'd be able to have a couple of these?
Yeah, we can stretch to that. So.
You sure?
I think so.
It's not too much?
It's quite expensive, but...
Should we get them in the trolley quickly?
Yeah,
I'm not leaving until I've filled this trolley.
4 or 5 of those.
5?
But that's, yeah.
6?
No, 5.
Don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah.
Looks like the old messenger magic has done it again.
That is so lovely.
That's okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
6 a.m, Judgment Day. It's finally time to meet this pair of cowboys. This today really is a combination of everything we discovered and worked out about these two. And there's a lot riding on it. From my trusty bin bag, I found a new address for Assad Ahmed. And yesterday, my surveillance team came back with this. Assad Ahmed at 9 a.m. leaving his house. And this is where it gets really interesting. A few minutes later, outside the same address, they spot a big fella in a green hoodie. And you'll never guess what? It's Christian Lorden. Just a few months ago, Assad was telling Wayne and Maria Marr that he couldn't get hold of Christian. And he had so little faith in him coming back, he was offering to do the work himself under a new contract for more money. Well, Christian's back, and they're very clearly still mates. What I'm hearing time and time again from customers is that Christian and Assad have fallen out. And Assad normally blames Christian, saying he's run off. Now, personally, I think it's a load of rubbish. If I can catch them together today, then that's the proof I need. It's now 8 a.m. I'm staked out round the corner from Assad's house. And I've also got surveillance on an address I found for Christian. Jay, it's Dom. Any movement at all?
Curtains are drawn, so there was activity, but no sign of anyone coming out yet.
1 p.m. I just knew today was going to be a long day. Surely you cannot spend a whole day inside. 3 p.m.
No change, no change.
And there's been no sign of Christian either. 6 o'clock at night.
Front windows, Charlie 1.
Right, still no activity. For some reason, this guy is not leaving the front house. Why not? 8 p.m. I've been sitting here 12 hours and there's been no sign of him. We're fairly certain he's in there. We're going to call it a day now because obviously it's getting too late. So, although we're giving up today, we're not giving up in total. We'll be back.
Back at the house, we're moving heaven and earth to put the finishing touches to the Mars home. Maria's dream of open-plan living is coming to fruition. These bifold doors will bring the feeling of space and light. while the tiles seamlessly join inside and out. The company helping us out with materials deliver the goods, quite literally. I hate to say it, but we're on a roll.
Judgment day number 2. I'm heading back to Assad's house, the address where our surveillance team have previously spotted both him and Christian. Delta 1 in position.
Roger that.
This time I'm prepared for another long day. Come on. 8 hours go by and with no sign of Assad or Christian, I'm getting pretty sick of the inside of this car. It's getting late in the day and we're still no closer. Come on, Assad. Suddenly, a call comes through on the comms. Christian Lawden has been spotted driving a Blue Builders van. And guess who's in the passenger seat? It's Assad. Delta got that loud and clear, so he possibly might be coming past us.
Stand by, Delta.
This is it, my big chance to meet them both together. Following the blue van, follow the blue van. He's going into the house. Assad's disappearing inside the property, and now Christian's pulling away. By the time I'm out of the car, one of them will be long gone, and the other will be behind closed doors and highly unlikely to come out for a chinwag.
Tell me if you're going for it.
Abort. Damn it, I've lost my chance.
Coming up, after all the delays, I finally give this family a day they will never forget.
God.
Wow.
While I've got unfinished business to attend to. Right, we're out. Assad? I've been staking out dodgy builder Christian Lawden and supposed salesman Assad Ahmed for 2 days.
Stand by, Delta.
And I think I've just blown my big chance to meet them. Abort. So, as the evening draws in, I'm waiting for him on high alert. This is our last crack, isn't it, really? Come on, Assad. Go for a beer. He goes for a beer. Job done. Then, after a total of 24 hours of waiting...
Stand by, Delta.
I finally get the call I've been waiting for.
Delta, stand by.
Right, we're out. It's Assad, and he's with a mate. Now's my chance. Assad? Hi, mate. Dominic Litwood from Cowboy Builders.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, all right, yeah, listen, good. I know you're busy because you've been working all day. I've been following you.
Oh, is that good?
Need to have a little bit of a chat with you, mate.
Well, OK, well, you're not chatting with me just now.
Well, yeah, now's the time, mate, because we wrote to you, gave you a chance for an interview. Listen, what about Maria Marr? All the money you've had from her? £23,000, mate, look. That's how you left the house.
I'm not even a builder.
No, we know that. Who's in charge of first floor renovations?
Why did you find out?
Well, look, is it Christian? Because that's what I want to know. That's his business card. Is he in charge of it?
Well, find it yourself. You've got a card there, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a card. Look, it says he's director. So is it not you?
Did that say my name on it?
No, it actually says Christian, director. There's your one, managing director.
Right, OK.
OK, so I think you're in charge of the company. Is that right?
First floor renovation doesn't trade. If you actually look at the...
Still trading, mate.
If you actually look at company, you'll find out I haven't been a director for that company for the past 2 years.
Yeah, you left in 2009. So you're not the director of it now? You're not the boss, no?
Mm-hmm.
OK. How come these cheques have been written by you? Look at that. Your name.
I think if you actually find one little thing out, these checkbooks got stolen about a year and a half ago.
Not your signature?
That is my signature.
Yeah. Come on, play the game, mate. Stop having a little chat. Because I've been waiting to have a chat with you for ages. Is it Christian who's knocking everybody or you?
Why don't you go and speak to him?
Well, we will do. I saw him drop you off in the blue van earlier. Who's ripping people off? Is it you or him?
No one's ripping anyone off, mate. I'm not a builder.
Right.
I do sales.
I said, for starters, we're not mates, right? But what I want to know is, who's ripping him off?
Come on, mate, go.
Who's taking all the money? You or him? Just answer me that one. Let me tell you something.
Come on, mate.
You obviously find it funny. All your victims don't.
No, I think you're funny, mate. You really are.
What about Maria Marr? 23 grand for that job.
Right.
You don't have any social conscience, do you?
We're talking about social conscience.
I'm talking about the fact you took 23 grand off that woman.
I'll tell you what I do, yeah?
Yep.
I go and I bring jobs in, and I pass it on to builders.
Yep.
Right?
Christian.
And that's it.
Yep.
Done.
You've got 7 county court judgments against you and your company, you know that? £67,000. Yeah.
If you want to have a little meeting with me,
We
got my number.
We gave you that chance.
You've not given me that chance. I've rung you up myself.
It was signed for.
Because now I'm going to start losing my temper, right?
Yep.
So, take down my number. If you want to meet with me, then we'll meet, yeah? Don't do this on the street, because I'll start losing my temper.
OK, any apologies for
You can have all your little clumpers round, whatever, Tom.
Right, any apologies for the people you've ripped off?
Don't rip off, I ain't ripped no one off.
Well, that's Assad. First for renovations, last for explanations, and certainly last for apologies. Assad later emailed claiming that he was in fact a director of first floor renovations until June 2010. But I've checked with Companies House, and as far as they're concerned, he resigned in June 2009. Assad says he didn't personally manage, employ staff or work on any of the jobs mentioned in the programme, but claims he personally paid money to the homeowners, has come off worse financially than all of them put together, and has lost his house. At the Mars, he maintained he was not a director, was not running the company or the build, and was not in the country at the time. But I've looked back through Assad's emails, and they show that while he was away, he was ordering materials, keeping tabs on the build, and even chasing the Mars for more money. Assad claims they started first floor renovations with good intentions to provide a one point of contact service at a reasonable price, and says many customers got a good deal and were happy with their work. He says 1 or 2 jobs were not completed to satisfaction or fell behind because the company bit off more than it could chew. Cash flow problems, underestimating projects and employing the wrong staff all made it impossible for him to continue. But he says the company never forced money out of anyone and only took cash when a surveyor or the customer were happy. For someone who's supposedly not a director, Assad seems to know an awful lot about the company's business. As for Christian Lawden, he might well have slipped through my fingers this time, but his card is well and truly marked.
After a 3-week wait, the Marr family are finally back home.
Hello! Welcome home!
Hi, Mel.
How are you doing?
Very well.
Oh, Maria! I'm so excited! Come on then.
This seemingly small job caused more problems than we ever imagined. But looking at it now, you would never know. Maria and Wayne wanted a gorgeous open-plan kitchen diner, and I think John and the team have more than delivered.
1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh!
God,
Wow! Are you surprised?
it's amazing. It's just amazing. Come on.
Maria, I've got to ask you. Okay, are these tears of happiness?
It's beautiful.
Do you want to have a look outside?
The garden used to be a complete tip. But thanks to Elliot and his team, it's been turned into the perfect patio paradise.
You've done the garden. I can't believe it.
Come on out. You said you wanted to be able to enjoy the outside space.
That's so important. Amazing. It's amazing.
When all the troubles began, it was when Maria couldn't sleep. She would wake up 3 or 4 times a night. Kind of lost the Maria that I knew because it just destroyed her. It destroyed all of us, but more Maria than anything. And, you know, this is just amazing, all that you've done here. But what you've done is actually, you know, got Maria back for me, which to me is, like, the most important part.
One thing you really wanted was to be able to share it with everybody, didn't you? You wanted to have that party, and then unfortunately it wasn't ready on time.
Yeah.
We'll still have a party for all the friends.
When are you going to have it?
Sunday.
Sunday?
We got
You're going to
Sunday
do
party.
it?
Might be a little bit sooner than you thought. Hang on there. In you come, everyone.